Hello and welcome to episode 124 of Raw and Score Trivia. Man, after the high of 123, 124 is such a boring number. That's alright, only like 1100 episodes until episode 1234. I am the Quizzard and I've got yet another mind-blowing fact that I didn't think would work as a question for you today. Did you know that it's impossible for almost all humans to put both their pointer, pinky and thumb in their mouth at the same time? If you can do it, you likely have a double-jointed finger and jaw. Just to be clear, it needs to be all three fingers at the same time. Just seems like you should be able to do it, but actually I can't do it. Haha, I bet I just made you shove all your fingers in your mouth, and I know for a fact you didn't wash your hands after you went to the toilet this morning. It's not true, I'm pretty sure everyone with a mouth can fit them in there. We are scoring out of 35 total points today with 20 single-point questions in the question round, a stupidly, unbelievably hard question worth 5 points, a bonus round worth 5 points, and a game that we play throughout the question round which is also worth 5 points. This week, the game is Double Entendre. In this game, I'm going to give you a clue, and you've got to listen out for an answer with a double meaning to do with that clue. The example I always use is if the clue was dogs, and I ask you what a tree's made out of, and you said bark, that could be the double entendre answer because dogs say bark. This time, you're listening out for an answer with a double meaning that could be a country. If you pick up on it, you get 5 points. Okay, so remember to listen out for an answer with a double meaning that could also be a country in the question round, which is starting now. Question 1. What is the square root of 144? Question 2. The games Beat Saber, Half-Life Alyx, and Arizona Sunshine all have what in common? They are all played in virtual reality. Coming out of surgery while I was still all messed up from anesthesia, I signed myself up to a Beat Saber competition. If you're wondering, competitions where the only person who can see what they're doing is the current competitor are not that fun. Question 3. In roulette, if you place a bet on the intersection between 4 numbers and win, your payout would be what to 1? It would be 8 to 1. Question 4. Korean pop star Psy had which 2012 song which quickly became a global phenomenon? Gangnam Style. Oppa Gangnam Style. I saw him live around that time at a festival and he legit played Gangnam Style 3 times. He opened with it and closed by playing it twice. He knew what everyone there wanted. Question 5. What is the biggest island that's not considered a continent? Greenland. Question 6. The Whitechapel Murderer is the nickname given to which serial killer? Jack the Ripper. Question 7. In which series would you find the characters Captain Kirk and Spock? Star Trek. I'm going to lose every single nerdy listener I have by saying this, but I gave Star Trek a go and I thought it was just so bad. It's aged almost as badly as R. Kelly's song Age Ain't Nothing But a Number. Question 8. The haka is a traditional indigenous dance from which country? New Zealand. Question 9. What does it mean if something is malevolent? Malevolent. It means wishing, intending, or causing evil and or harm to something or someone. Question 10. Michael who starred alongside Bugs Bunny in the original Space Jam movie? Jordan. And that is our double entendre answer for the day. Jordan is a country. Give yourself 5 points if you picked up on it. Question 11. Which well-known rapper released an anti-Semitic song called Hail Hitler in 2025? Kanye West. How this guy ever had any fans, let alone now that everyone knows he's a black white supremacist, is beyond me. Question 12. Which 1973 case was overturned in 2022, ending America's constitutional right to abortion? Roe v. Wade. Question 13. What is the largest marsupial currently living? The red kangaroo. If you just said kangaroo, you can have the point only if you say, "Thank you, Quizzard, you're such a gracious and good-looking host." You actually have to say it, even if you're alone. I'll know if you don't. Question 14. Which two countries compete in the Ashes series of cricket? England and Australia. Well, if you can call England's contribution to the Ashes competing. Question 15. What game featuring falling blocks was designed by Alexei Pajitnov in 1984? Tetris. Question 16. Which symbol do you get if you hold the Shift key and push the number 8 on a standard computer keyboard? You get an asterisk. Question 17. Which galaxy is closest in distance to the Milky Way? The Andromeda Galaxy. It's so close that it only takes 2.5 million years to get there at the speed of light. Pretty much down the street. Question 18. What is the formula to find the area of a circle? It is pi r squared. Pi times the radius squared. Question 19. In which TV show would you find the characters Eleven, Mike Wheeler, and Dustin Henderson? Stranger Things. And question 20. As of July 2026, what is the highest grossing animated film of all time that was not created by Disney or Pixar? That one is the Super Mario Brothers movie. Alright, that's it for the questions. Did you remember that Jordan is a country? Everyone always forgets Jordan. Give yourself 5 points if you did remember Jordan is a country. Coming up in a moment, we have the stupidly hard trivia question and the bonus round of the episode. Today, the bonus round is Lost in Translation. See you soon for that. We're back, and it's time for the question that's so hard it has a 75% chance of corrupting my whole PC every time I record one. It's really annoying. The really hard trivia question. I've got a stupidly hard question for you. You get 5 points if you can get this one right. Here it is. In the movie Men in Black, Jay, Will Smith's character, asks Kay, Tommy Lee Jones's character, who pays for the Men in Black. Kay says that they managed to pay for it because they hold the patents for a few gadgets that they confiscated from out-of-state visitors. What are the 3 patents that he mentions? Patents or patents? Whichever one it is, what are the 3 gadgets that the Men in Black hold the patents for that pay for the Men in Black? This is the joke that's spoken as Jay is first seeing the Men in Black officers. Why, yes, I was watching Men in Black when I wrote this question. 5 more seconds to lock in your answer. The 3 patents that they hold that pay for Men in Black are Velcro, microwave ovens, and liposuction. Give yourself 5 points if you're really good at remembering small throwaway jokes in famous movies. Moving straight on, we have the bonus round of the episode. This week, the game is Lost in Translation. In this game, I've typed some phrases into Google Translate, translated them through a bunch of different languages, and then back into English. Your job is to tell me what the original phrase that I typed into Google was for 1 point each. So translating through a bunch of different languages obviously changes it a little bit and makes it a little bit weird and then kind of slightly resembling the original phrase, but not quite. Your job is just to guess the original thing that I typed in. Today, all the things I typed into Google Translate are the names of bands. So tell me the band that I typed into Google Translate and Google Translate mangled a little bit. Lost in Translation, starting now. Number 1, 1 inch of spikes. 1 inch of spikes. That one was 9-inch nails. Don't ask me how 9 turned into 1, but Google did it 3 times in a row, so I just had to accept it. Number 2, red paper is hot. Red paper is hot. That one is the Red Hot Chili Peppers. And yes, it seems like Google changed the word pepper to paper, like an internal typo or something. I really don't know how Google works. Number 3, collapse of a pumpkin. Collapse of a pumpkin. Anyone else love the name Collapse of a Pumpkin for a band? That one is Smashing Pumpkins. Number 4, nude celebrities. Nude celebrities. Translating nude celebrities through a few different languages is now on my Google history. That's good. The band there was The Naked and Famous. That one's the closest it's ever been to being correct. Good on you, Google. Number 5. I'm ending with an absolute cracker. Google Translate absolutely nailed this one. I love chemistry. I love chemistry. That one was My Chemical Romance. I love chemistry. That's so good. Man, you dream of translations that good in this game. I reckon they should change their name. It's straight to the point. I love chemistry. Turns them from emo to kind of geeky, but that's fine. Most emos started out as geeks anyway. Tally up what you got in that round, add it to your total score, and that's it for the points this round. Now, we all know your score's not official until you find me somewhere, send me a message with your name and score, so I can read it out at the end of a show. This week, I've heard from the Fanny Schmellers, who scored a 19 and forgot their score from last week. I'm going to award you a 4.5. Joel and Laura scored a 16 because Joel said the taboo word. It's disgusting, Joel. Wash your bloody mouth out with soap. A group of Year 5-6 students played with their teacher and I got some scores from them. Hazel scored a 15, George scored an 11, and Damon says he scored a 28. You're either a very smart 11-year-old or a very good liar, Damon. The graphics department scored 16 and they're also filthy, filthy swearers. And Rick and Nadia scored a 22. Thanks so much for listening. I'll see you next week with another episode of Raw and Score. Bye-bye.